Oh no. Welcome everyone into the LP Army University. This is week 2. We are going to be meeting up with Kuanlee today. I think he's been doing a lot of trades, so we're going to check in and see what he's been up to this week, and we will get started here. Hey, Quan. Hmm. Some technical difficulties. Excuse me for 1 minute. What's up, Stift? It's up now. Okay, sweet. Let me make sure everything else is going well. Same. Okay, I'm gonna try to recall him. It's connecting. It's not working. Why do I always have to deal with technical issues every single time I stream? I'm sorry, guys. Give me 1 second. Maybe let's try my Discord channel. What's up, guys? Sorry. Hello in the TikTok chat. What's up, Eat My Fades? Sorry, we're just getting everything started. For some reason, we can't connect with the call, so just hold on for 1 second while we try to sort everything out. Is Quan here? I think I hear him.
Yes, can you hear me?
Hey, Quan, how you doing?
Oh, hi. I'm fine.
How's the week been? I saw the one loss, but has everything else been going well for the most part?
All right. Aside from Eudora, I've been just farming,
I
just
can't
farming airdrop.
I can't hear your mic
Okay.
too well. Sorry.
Can you hear me now?
That's better. What were you saying? I'm sorry.
Oh, okay. Yeah, aside from Meteora, I've been doing just airdrop farming. Yeah, so just like the those herb taxes, arbitrage funding, all those stuff. Yeah,
So busy week for you.
yeah, sort of. Yeah, and just do some errands.
I gotcha. So I think what I've been going over with some of the other people this week are is more like token selection and I think you know the difference between like bid ask and spot, so we're not gonna go into that today. Um,
Mm.
but I think maybe we should look into like some token selection stuff. Do you think that would be
Sure.
beneficial?
Yeah, yeah, that's my major weakness. So yeah, that'll be much appreciated.
I got you. And not to talk about the elephant in the room, but there's one loss right this week that kind of took away because
Mm.
I saw you were like really consistent on a lot of plays, and then there was like
Yeah,
one loss, unfortunately.
actually, to make matters worse, I lost quite. I think I lost even bigger on another coin.
Oh no.
So it was Poly Angels.
Can I? Yeah, I
That
saw
one
that
really
one.
wrecked me up.
Okay, we'll look at
So
that.
there was Poly Angels and these two were like major losses.
So, okay. How wide were you going on these ranges to start with?
Okay, so this like was like negative 80 to 85%.
Okay.
Poly Angels was around there also. So 85%, I guess. Okay, let me open up my Meteor because Meteor there's those they'll show you your historical
Yeah.
positions, right?
Yeah, and you can
I
you
can
can
send you
share your
that.
screen too if you want. You don't have to, but if you want to show me anything, you can feel free to share.
Sure. Okay, so okay, do you see my screenshot?
Mm. Oh, did you send it to me?
Oh yeah, yeah, I DM'd you.
That
That
was
was
your
my range for
initial range?
ranges. Yep.
Okay, so 18.3 to 370. So 18.3 was right here to 370. I mean, you went pretty wide, you know?
Yeah, it's a lot.
Gosh. Okay, I'm gonna
You
map
see
this
this?
out.
This is like a slow bleed. Yeah,
Yeah. Did you did you like did okay, were you playing this token because of the volume and the price action or because
yeah.
of
It was going for like I think like 15% for the 30-minute window
Mhm.
because I check based on the Tokyo website. So I filter based on 30-minute time frames
Okay.
for fee over TVL ratio. So 15% was really high for a new coin. So I just wanted to just quick in and out and forget about it.
Y-
But
y-
I had to stay because it just keeps on bleeding and no proper bounces.
Yeah.
I wasn't able to even break even. Yeah.
Were you bid ask on it?
This one I think was
Or was it spot?
I was trying spot. Yeah, I was trying
Mm.
spot
I'm telling
because
you.
the fees were high
Uh-huh.
and because the new coin, chances of it bouncing on the first I mean having the first second bounce is relatively higher than the older coins.
Yeah.
I didn't expect it to like just,
I mean,
lead and lead.
the volume and the chart from the beginning, like it didn't look like bad, you know? So like
Yeah.
I understand why you went spot here. Um
Mm,
but I think you do like going spot a lot. But I will say like if no matter what, if you're going spot, I would say just take 50% of it and go bid ask on top of the spot. Really, just because
yeah.
like I mean, I assume do you understand why the pool why you lose like a lot more on spot when it dumps?
Yeah.
Yeah. You,
The
you
thing
just didn't
is,
expect it to dump this hard.
I didn't expect it to just lead. But the thing is like because it's new, right? The beans move relatively fast.
Mhm.
So by the time I try to set up a 50-50 bid ask and spot position, it kind of it doesn't like evenly spreads out the liquidity across all the bins. Yeah, and might lose some some parts of the what you call that shape lah. Yeah. It wouldn't be a proper shade. There'll be like an uneven peaks
Mhm.
for that position. Yeah. So I thought just one and done spot position. Just put in my full allocated amount that I plan to put in. Then I just let it ride. Yeah, but you're right. I should be doing spot and bid ask at the same time.
Just yeah. I and like here for example, I'm curious because I don't go 100% spot that often. Were you in
Mm.
profit on this bounce or no? Do you remember?
Uh, I think I was almost break even. Yeah.
Okay. Because I feel like in if you went all bid ask, I think you know this as well. But if you went full bid ask here, I think you could have gotten out here. I think you would have been in profit. I think you would have been more than break even. It's just because like, and I assume you know this, but just for people that are watching, like when you're doing spot all the way down and it's even. Sorry, when it's even like this, you were converting a larger amount of your Solana to the token up here. Like I know you know this, so you don't have to pay attention. But I'm just saying for the other viewers, as with bid ask, that's not really good. This maybe is more accurate. With bid ask, like this is going to make it so like you're going to lose a lot more on pooled depreciation on spot here because it unfortunately didn't hang around here for very long. Back here, you would have gotten more fees in spot, obviously, and I know you know this. But anyways, moving forward, when it dumps down, for those of you that are not aware, this first chunk of Solana in spot gets converted to the token very, very quickly, and it doesn't hang around up here enough for it to be worth it for it to be in spot, as opposed to bid ask, right? You're converting less Solana all the way up here, and then down here where it finally starts to bottom out is where more of your liquidity is going to work. So you can see how, right? If it did something like this, you make more in spot, and you would not
Uh,
make almost anything on bid ask, you know?
mhm. Yeah, that was what I was hoping for. Usually that happens for newer tokens, I guess. Yeah, just it wouldn't just like dump from like 200K market cap, you know.
Yeah, yeah, I know. And did you were you able to okay, it went out of range. Were you able to get out? Were you able to cut the loss here, or did you hold it kind of long?
I held it overnight. That was like I think that was overnight position already. So I just like F it, just leave it overnight, hoping for a miracle.
I know.
I
I hear
prayed
you.
really hard before
I've
I
done it.
tried.
I've done it too. I've done it too.
Yeah.
So
Because
did
I was
you?
wondering, if it's
Go ahead.
already down so much, how much more can it go down? You know. But it did, it went down even more. So
Do you know how many times I've been in that situation? I've gone to bet on positions so many times, and uh, I'm like, how low can it actually go? Like it's at like 50K, like it has to
50.
bounce, and then it goes to seven. Like I know the
Uh,
feeling. I know the feeling.
mm.
Gmet.
I
Um,
I was hoping also for like a bounce on the cycle barrier 100K because all these new coins once they dump a lot, right? Let's say
mhm,
they go sub 100K, maybe like 90, 80K market cap. You
mhm.
sort of have a like relief bounce from there. Maybe you'll bounce to like maybe 120, 130. Yeah, that was what I was hoping for also. But yeah, it didn't. It
So,
just stayed
mhm.
constantly sub 100K.
So the direct advice I'm gonna give you is, if you are doing this minus 80% is pretty wide. Minus 80% is pretty wide. But if you're gonna
Mm.
do something less than 90, just throw in a little bit less size. And if you want to scale up and do your full size, just make sure it's 90% down. Because like obviously 90% down wouldn't have saved you entirely because it ended up fading way lower. But at least you have like a little bit more time. Like you see, this is minus 80% here, and this is minus 90. And it's hard because I know you know all of this already, but I'm just saying, I think we need to, if you're going tighter, if you're going 80% or 75%, I think you just need to scale down your sizing a little bit. Um, and also, eh, any opinion on that so far?
I mean, the reason why I only went 80% was because he has already dipped quite a bit. So I thought like it wouldn't dip all the way down to like 90%.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I was wondering. I was hoping for. Yeah. But again, this I just felt like this token was an outlier,
Mm-hmm.
really different. Yeah.
So did you look into the narrative at all, or were you basing all of your decisions based on volume and price action?
Uh, it was also, I guess this appealed more to the American audience, I feel.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
I
then a few other, yeah, sorry.
No, you go ahead.
Yeah, then a few others were like talking in the chat, the server, the Discord server, they were saying, wait for the US to wake up. Maybe there's some demand there. So yeah, that was when I decided, okay, now I just put my full faith in the US, the US buyers, and let them do their thing. That's why I just left it overnight. Yeah.
Yeah. I see like based on your perception, like this should have gotten like a bounce because it had attention. It got a lot of views to be fair. It got 1.4 mil views on Twitter. A new meme has been born. Holly Angels, welfare fraudsters.
Mm.
So, kind of like a what's it called? Remember the daycare scandal in like
Learning, right?
Minnesota?
Learning without the R
Yes,
or
yes,
something.
yes. Leering,
So this is
leering.
like a beta.
Yeah, it's kind of like one of those, huh?
Yeah, it feels like it.
I see, I see. Okay, is it
But I
okay?
mean, like,
Mhm.
yeah, sorry.
No, you go ahead.
No, I mean, I would expect it to just instantly die on 200K.
I know
Quite bad.
it really got rugged. The only thing is like I'm telling you, n- no matter what, sometimes like on any newer token, unless this is at, I'm gonna go to the market cap real quick, just so we can get a feel for what it was at. We'll go to 5 minute. It went to 200K. I see why you liked it, but you just have to keep in mind, especially on these newer tokens when they migrate and pump straight up, you just have to think about like how far they can come down. And you can do, okay, one thing I'll recommend for you, because you do like to play some of these newer volume tokens. What you can do maybe is, if you want to go spot like right here, you could even make maybe like a 60 or 70% range, and just go, don't go as much size, like go like 1 or point 0.5 Solana here, and then alternatively go make a way larger bid ask curve, and this is where most of your Solana is in. So you still get some exposure with like the spot range, and then if it for some reason drops out of your spot range, you can cut this loss. You have to be disciplined and just cut this loss when it goes out of range, right? But then you can have some continued exposure in your bid ask, and this is just going to make it so if you went bid ask here, you could have gotten out for profit here. You probably could have gotten out for profit here, and maybe, if it's like looking like right here at this point, you're probably like, fuck this coin. I don't want to be in this anymore. Any bounce, I'm good to get out on. And bid ask makes it way easier for you to get out on one of these bounces, as opposed to when you're completely spot, you need it to come up like to here or something for like a good exit. But with, you know what I'm saying? So you could set up
Yeah.
one range with spot that's less size, and then have this large bid ask that is kind of like your safety net that you could get out for a bounce on the dump. What do you think about that?
Yeah. So I opened two separate positions, right?
Oh, you did?
Oh no, I didn't. I just did spot all the way. But what you're recommending to me is one one let's say 20% range, 20 to 30% range, but like point 0.5 Solana. Then you
Mm-hmm.
open another separate position, minus 90% bid ask, majority of Solana there. So they are
Mm-hmm.
not stacked on top of each other. They're just separate positions.
Yes, yes, yes.
All right.
Precisely.
Okay.
Yeah. And that's what I do sometimes on tokens. And sometimes like it's not ideal because, like, for example, there are some times that I do that strategy, and this is not something I do all the time, but especially for newer tokens, like if I'm trying to get instant exposure. But yeah, just a disclaimer, sometimes I've done this and it's dumped out, and I take a loss on this pool, but then it bounces up or something and I get out like break even. So it's not like really like a win-win situation all the time, but just
Mm.
if you are really, really set on playing the token with spot and a little bit tighter range, just create two and scale down the size, I think.
Okay.
Um, is it okay if we look at the LP agent?
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
Yeah. Mm.
I just want to look at some of the previous tokens.
Mm.
GB, good. Took a small win on this
All right.
one. 3 hours.
Not really that.
And then Holly Angels is the bad one.
Mhm.
You played collectible. I didn't think this meme was. I thought this meme was okay. I thought it was pretty good. Like for a new pair, it had like some social value behind it.
Right.
This one you just played with like almost no size. It seems.
I'm
Was this
trying,
like a
yeah,
really sketchy one?
yeah, just trying to play the volume and trying to play like bounces.
Okay. Ganny, I think this actually wasn't like a terrible token if I recall. Oh, it had a really ugly dump. Were you?
The chart looked a bit sus.
Yeah, that is sus. I don't like it. Um, I think if you manage to, obviously, like in hindsight, it's really easy to say this, but if you played this area, got it on that bounce, that would be fine. But yeah, this one's pretty sus. I agree with you. Okay, let's go back. Trust.
Like, this is just another experiment. Yeah. I do a few experiments here and there.
Bag worker. Ooh, trade. You had a nice one. I remember this one. You sent me this one.
Oh yeah, great.
Uh, which one is it?
Let me try to find mine myself.
I can look on GMGN too. It'll probably show up here. It's not showing up.
Yeah, I DM'd you the yeah.
Sweet. This is the CA?
Yeah, that's the one. Eh, wait, hold on. Oh wait, sorry.
No, you're good. I was so confused.
Okay, yeah, yeah. Alright. That was the pool.
Okay. Ah, yes. Okay. Ooh, this got destroyed, but you made good money on it. Did you? Here, I'm gonna actually just gonna do
First
this.
bounce, yeah. It was just the first bounce. Then I got out, never looked back.
Let's see where you got out. Oh, nice. That's a good sell. Were you bid ask on this one?
This was I think it was spot.
Really?
It was either spot or bid ask plus spot.
Okay. Okay. That's a good play though. Uh, trade
So this
worked.
one actually
Oh,
kind of like taught me that I should just hold on, you know, because you
mm-hmm.
see the chart, right? It just straight bled out all the way to the bottom. So I was trying to apply this to Holly Angels as well. I I was hoping that you will have this kind of play. It just slowly bounces back up. But yeah, it didn't. So this was different. Yeah.
I think your intuition isn't bad, but I think you just need to go more. I think you need to go more bid ask, honestly, because
Okay.
a lot of these tokens are decent enough that they get some sort of bounce, even on Holly Angels, they're decent enough that you got one bounce, but because of the way you set it up, you're just not ready, and maybe you're a little bit concerned that it's just gonna sit here and go up, or come down here and go up, and you'll make more in spot. But I think I think the plays, you're paying attention to everything. You're not choosing awful tokens. Like, I think just making that one small change and going more bid ask and maybe a little bit wider is gonna really change it. Um, any questions? Because I have a few decent token examples that I was gonna show you. Um,
Uh,
income, you did fine.
but yeah. So pertaining to the Holy Angels again, right? The bounce like at 80K, it wasn't really convincing enough to me that that was where I should exit.
Mm-hmm.
I thought maybe above 100K would be more convincing to exit because the bounce looked quite kind of weak for me.
Yeah, I know what you mean. I know what you mean. In every scenario though, just like at this point in the chart, like you would rather be in bid ask usually, you know. Um, but I know what you mean. I know what you mean. Like you have a good read on all of these tokens for the most part. It's just going all spot on these tokens that are rugging 70 or 80% without a bounce, or 60% without a bounce. Like, it really screws you over because so much liquidity is converted at the top of your range, and these
Right?
tokens just they dump, you know.
Mm.
So I think you just have to.
So yeah, I mean, there's another side of me is like thinking might as well just harvest as much of the fees while it's still fresh and early.
Mm-hmm.
That's when many people are trading the coin. So I try to take advantage of the volume first
I
rather than
mm,
putting it on bid us and just that tiny bit of those bins, the liquidity there, I'm not really harvesting as much fees from it. Yeah. So I don't know, maybe I'm wrong. I think I'm wrong there because it will just bleed all the way. It
you're
doesn't matter for me.
you're right. You're right in the sense that these early tokens, and with the ones with the high volume and stuff, they give more fee generation than older tokens, like, undoubtedly. But what I noticed, like, February, like, after Libra in February 2025, I noticed that the fee generation on these newer tokens, they got way worse. So, like, I would say this strategy, what you're doing in trying to farm these early volume coins, is they undoubtedly give more fee generation. But compared to from August 2024 to February 2025, the tokens in that span of time early, like the risk reward being in those tokens so early at that time period, the fee generation was so high. The fee generation on these new tokens, even though it's more than than older tokens, the fee generation is still not always great enough for me to be like, it's worth it to go spot. Back in the day, like, obviously the time period I was speaking of, you can make 100% of your position in 30 minutes, or an hour. But
Right.
nowadays, almost no token is giving that high fee generation. So I think
Yeah.
it's more important to be in pools for as long as you can than chasing fee generation. Um, there's obviously exceptions to that. Um, but I'm just saying, like, if you're focused on high feed generation, I would be more focused on what you think the chart is going to do in the long term. Do you know what I'm saying?
Which is, yeah, that is why yeah, I mean like yeah, that's why I was hoping for a bounce. That's the problem. Yeah. I
So
just feel like this is really just an outlier. audiences
Yeah,
here.
I know. And I don't this
I
is
I sound like
obviously
a
not
broken
your
record, but yeah, sorry.
No, you're good. Um I know. And like I know that the outliers I 100% understand. But the outliers, and even for me, I've taken some like I think I'm not profitable over the past 2 weeks. I've been staying and bouncing around the same amount. I've been taking like some dumb losses too, so like I completely understand. Um, but I think maybe I'm gonna show you some other tokens that I think are a little bit better risk reward, even though the fee generation obviously isn't as high as the new pairs. Um, this I've actually been in this one for a little bit now, and Gerald, I don't completely understand the meme, but you see how like you probably like most people probably weren't playing it here. It didn't have all of the volume at the beginning, right?
Yeah,
But it had sustained attention and it just kept grinding higher. If you were able to somehow play it here, great. That's a great area. But even I saw this token after it pumped up to like here. And this is just something where like you can see it. It's surviving multiple days and it's getting increased volume here. And then even on the dumps, obviously it kind of had a little bit of like a death spiral here, but at least it's getting good volume at the bottom. And obviously at this part in the chart, it doesn't look great. But I just I want you to maybe see the type of plays I'm looking at more, like something that's more established. It's a little bit older, but it's still getting good volume, you know.
right.
And then I think I know you know how to do this, but like I think I sold like some fees either like on this spike or this spike, and I'm still in the pool just because I'm recognizing that the fee generation on this pool is very good.
Mm.
And then this is kind of another one that it hasn't cracked down
Oh,
where
yeah, I was in that for a while, so
you saw this one.
yeah, I was in it for a pretty short while as well. I didn't really look back into it.
And it's hard because like on this token it's really tempting to use spot because it's not coming down, it's not cracking super hard, and it's just kind of grinding its way up. But I
Yep.
I kind of expect, right, it might be topping out here. We'll see if it keeps going higher. If it goes higher, I'm not going to make very much, but like I am kind of anticipating a move where it's grinded up and now like a wide bid ask here probably is not going to do too bad if it cracks down because it's a TikTok meme. It has attention. It checks the boxes of it being viral to some degree. And now hopefully we get a move down where it cracks and maybe finds like a new range. Hopefully very similar to something like Gerald. Like you see kind of the similarities in these charts, you know.
Mhm. So
Um,
major drawdown, then they range for a while.
yes, and you can like obviously LPing like if you're able to spot this early and you think it's a good meme, you think it has good virality, playing it back here is really good risk reward. I did not do this. I either didn't see this or I faded it really early. But even something like after it had this massive spike, I'm still willing to play it because of how good the chart looked on the run up. The volume is sustained. You know, it just it checks a lot of boxes on this one.
How about the ABCDEFG? It's been like
Yes, it's
super
so
popular.
good, bro. I got out of that.
That's really good.
I got out of this, and I'm so annoyed. Oh my gosh. Do you
Yeah,
see?
super top.
Yeah. So do you see like
I like
these
it.
are the kind of memes
Mm.
that I really like classify as like really good risk reward, you know?
I just find it like it's not refined. I feel the memes are like this meme is not very refined.
It,
They just like slap whatever onto
I
the meme. Yeah.
I didn't really even look at the meme, but like I looked at it and I was like, okay, it's like really brain rot and I don't get it. Some other people were telling me it was super viral. Like I didn't even really look at the actual like videos they had here, but I don't like if I hear it's viral on TikTok and I look at the chart and it looks like this, like I really like this. No matter what, like I don't even have to look at the meme. If I know it's a TikTok meme, if I know it's somewhat viral and the price action and the volume agrees with all of that, then it's like I might as well try it. You know what I mean?
So
Um,
how about those like worldwide famous, let's say Punch,
Punch.
the monkey.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's slowly climbing back up, I guess.
It is. It is. And I would be very curious because I stopped LPing it. I got out for a little bit of profit actually on this arrow. Oh, that's your address. I got out for I just did like a wide bid ask on this one when it was dumping. If this bottom part loads, please, bro. Okay, we're gonna try. So where's my exit? It was right there. And even though like it's downtrending, right? Bid ask is just allows me to get out for profit here. I don't know where I was going with that whole spiel. Um, but the only reason why I probably wouldn't have played this at the bottom is just because it's a little bit too old and there's probably a little bit too much TVL. With that being said,
So
if you LP'd it, you know, from 20 mil down to even 3 mil or something, like this probably would have done well, or you would have been in profit if you managed to hold out for that long. But yeah, like
right.
see, this is a way larger cap meme, but same sort of idea of sustained volume, sustained price action.
We play the betas. Punch beta is a Momo-chan,
Yes,
and
Momo-chan.
he revived
Is it Momo Dash Chan? Yeah.
the death.
This actually didn't do bad. I don't like I think you know like I don't like playing any betas, like any White House beta, anything like that. I usually stay away from.
Yeah.
But yeah, this
Mhm.
wouldn't have been too bad.
Last time it used to be a profitable play, right? Playing betas. I think last time there was a gold with like zero bro
Oh
or
yeah, yeah. I
last time
was
I even did dual tokens, you know. So the alpha and the beta right together as a pair. And
I
it did very well.
yes, you're right. Those were technically betas, but I think number one they were in a different they were in different market conditions where it was acceptable to
Definitely.
play like you know those AI tokens were so strong.
Yep.
Um, and then
You remember
like
Mudeng?
yeah,
The Hippo?
I was literally just about to say Mudang, and I was gonna say
The
Peanut.
beta was so strong. Peanut also, yeah.
Peanut wasn't really a beta, but it was sort of like following in the theme. Um,
And Chill House also.
what was it called? Chill House.
That was Chill House.
Yeah.
Wow. That was a roller coaster.
Oh my gosh. Yes. Those were from the golden ages.
Yeah, no right. Ah,
um but going back to everything recently and this was I don't even know what this one was this isn't what the dog doing, right?
uh, I
Maybe it
think
was.
it is.
Oh shoot. Rosie, you played Rosie. That was not a bad play. I probably could have stayed in Rosie longer, but I just got like one dip and bounce and was out on that. Heavy
Okay.
Pulp, you did well on. Smith, you did well on.
I was already like quite wide range in my pools. That's why the profits aren't like a lot or so lah.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, so far I mean those times were like all right. Like they were kind of consistent, small but consistent gains.
Right.
Once a loss comes, right, it just wipes out everything.
I know. I know. And I think I know. And I think I think that going I'm telling you, I think going spot on some of these is really screwing you over. Just because you're playing tokens that get bounces on the way down, but going
Mm-hmm.
spot on that, it just like it messes you up like so hard initially because it really messes up your average. As soon as it just goes straight down in here, like this is where as soon as this happens, spot is like not ideal. As soon as this first move happens, like you would have rather been bid ask, you know what I mean? So I really think that's gonna like fix a lot of the issues. I really do.
Yeah, I mean like 2 weeks back, right? I've been just doing what you call this they call it the sawtooth or something like the spot and bid ask. I've been doing that for like months and months actually.
Mhm.
I just recently changed to spot like 2 weeks ago. Just wanted to try something new. So maybe do you think spot plus bid ask is still better? Can I try that instead? Like,
Yeah, you can try it instead, but if you're going 50-50 spot, 50-50 bid ask, if you're going uh equal amounts, you should be like pretty confident. Like you should be pretty confident in the token if you're doing that.
okay,
Like you should be ranked like if you're going half spot, half bid ask, I think you should be rating the token like A or like A plus. Like anything less than like a B, I would be going entirely bid ask. And like just to give you an idea of the percentages I go, if okay, let's go like A plus, sometimes I'll go 50-50 spot and 50-50 bid ask. That's like really high. And if it's like A plus plus plus, then I'll go all spot. But that's really rare as well. Um, if it's just a normal A plus, I might even go like one soul spot and like nine soul bid ask. Um,
I see.
Maybe if I'm even more confident, I'll go two soul spot, eight soul bid ask. Um, and like I said, like it's really rare that I'll go 50-50. This makes me really confident. Anything less, if it's anything less than an A, usually I'm just going all bid ask. To be honest, like
Yeah.
um, and yeah, I don't I just it really just messes up your average. Like even if you go 90% down, like just if it dumps like even 50%, like you're just not as in good of a spot in my opinion.
Mm.
But
If
uh
I were to do bid ask, like just purely bid ask, can I increase my size or should I just
mhm.
keep my size?
Yes. Honestly, I think you would benefit more. Like let's say you were going like 6 soul in your previous curves. If you went instead like 8 soul bid ask, you would have a much better time on all of these plays, even if you increased your size.
Okay.
Yeah, I think so. And um if you want like you've done pretty well playing early tokens. So if you want to keep doing that, feel free to, but I would just say maybe if you're playing new tokens, go all bid ask, and then depending on your confidence, you can scale it how you want. So maybe this week, if you see new plays that you want to play, maybe you go like 4 soul bid ask on those newer plays, and then I really want to recommend you to find some older tokens or more established tokens like these to play. And then just be in long term. Like I know maybe that doesn't fit your personality as well, and personality really does come into play when you're DLMMing and trading meme coins, just because like some people can't sit in a position for that long. But I know you've done some long-term plays, so I really do recommend you choosing some of these tokens. Even this one doesn't look like awful. I wouldn't play it because it's a beta, and betas
Right.
just sketch me out nowadays. But yeah, ABCD, AI Fruits, Gerald, like these are all kind of plays that you know, I don't want to explicitly shill these to you either because like they're a bit late, like right, first spike, two, and then three. We'll see if this stays alive. But like I always say, like after these spikes up happen, the risk reward decreases. But I think, for example, on AI fruits, like I think this is kind of the first one. So if it dumps down, I think at least we get like one bounce. You know what I mean?
Well, I'm yeah, hoping that there'll be a second bounce, right? Like, because the first major drawdown has happened already,
Mm-hmm.
and we see like he has already retested some sort of support or whatever. So there is demand for this token, right? There's buy pressure when it dips. So it's just gonna be a matter of when it has a second drawdown, whether people are gonna buy again or not.
Yeah. Yeah. And it's okay. It's also okay to like just be super like patient right now. Like I don't see a ton of tokens that are doing amazing. Like I don't see any specific tokens where people are like printing tons of money per day. So it's okay to pass on some stuff and just be patient and um yeah. Do I mean I think this is like I obviously not financial advice. Anything I say is not a buy or sell recommendation. I'm not a financial advisor, but like this isn't really bad risk reward to bid ask in my opinion. You know,
Yeah.
and I can show you what my curve is on this one. Um, I just went 10 sold bid ask, 90% down on this, and I'm anticipating. It's really cool on Meteora too. I don't know if you saw this. They did the update with the range lines. Did you see that?
But yeah,
Um, but yeah, like I think it dumped down and bounce is not too unlikely. This one
a
has
lot of
been.
positions.
I'm sorry.
Oh, you have a lot of positions open.
Yeah, I do. Some of them are like dead,
Oh,
but I can show you some of them. Nido. This is I already made a decent bit on this pool. Um, but I thought that this token isn't. This is my range on this one, and I forget what I went. I think this is all bid ask. Maybe it's one soul spot, 10 soul bid ask. But you see, like same kind of like chart in a way, right? It's like surviving longer. Um, it's puttering around. Kiwi is actually not a bad one either. I can show you some of these. This shows my range being really wide because I put a lot of upside, but you can see I'm only a little bit in range and I still have 75%. But I actually like this token too. Like, do you see how they all kind of like rhyme in a way? Like they're not they're not 200k, 400k, 500k out the gate and then you're trying to farm fees in this area. They're more like
yeah.
slower cooks that come up and then just kind of have like some mind share, some like attention still. Like this obviously isn't doing that great, but the volume is still here and it's still getting buyers and real sellers. So
Okay. Well, I mean, right now my kind of long-term play is in aliens.
In which one? I'm sorry.
Aliens.
Aliens. I played the
Yeah.
beta Aliens today or yesterday actually.
Oh, that one. That one just nuked, right? I think nuked like 60, 70%.
Yeah, I played the aliens.gov instead of the actual one, which like goes against my teachings really because I don't play betas, but
Right.
you're in this one still or
I'm still in this one.
okay. Is it do what's your curve on it?
So yeah. it's- Okay, how about I share the screen? It's
Yeah,
not
sure.
looking good like okay,
Sure,
yeah.
sure. Let me come down 1 second. Oh, you're all spot again.
Yep. Hotspot. This was the one that
You're
I'm trying
killing me.
to yeah,
Bro, I'm telling you, just go at least, you have to go at least bit ask. I think it's gonna solve
yeah,
so many problems, but that's not bad. You can chill in this for a little bit at least, you know?
yeah. Put my bottom range like somewhere where before the whole spike came up.
Mm-hmm.
So that was like that's somewhere my bottom. Yeah. So I'm just hoping that it bounces, but it looks like it's slow bleeding again. This is the I don't know. I'm noticing like some of these coins right before that you see it's just dead.
Mm-hmm.
There's a sudden spike and then it just slow bleeds. It's happened before already, like a
I
few other
know.
tokens that's
I
happened as well. I was just wondering maybe this one will be different. So I just tried my luck and yeah,
I know where you're coming from because I play tokens like that sometimes as well. One of the ones that I'm still holding and I'm still uh I'm in a loss. I haven't actually sold yet is this one because I was in this token a long time ago. Long time ago. And then I saw it get this and I did like a massive range and it just dumped out. So I know what you mean. Like when
I
the
feel like
OG.
uh, I feel like having a wide range, right, acts as a double-edged sword. It's like when the time you need to exit, but you're still in range, it kind of like motivates you to just stay on
Mm-hmm.
longer and longer,
Yep.
and then you just slowly see your PNL bleed and bleed and bleed. Because as long as it's still is in range, there's this false hope that you're still earning fees, that small bounce can just recover everything. It does help, but that I mean I'm just being a devil's advocate for this wide range strategy. There are times that no matter how wide it is, it
Mm-hmm.
just bleeds and bleeds. The
Yep.
fees aren't enough to even recover the IL.
You're right. You're
Yeah.
right. And this is maybe kind of this is kind of off topic, but one thing that I've noticed for me is it gets really hard for me to cut a loss when let's say my range is like right here, for example, and it comes down and it ranges forever, right? And you get like a ton of fees. You get a ton of fees and then
Yeah.
eventually eventually still even though like you're in profit here, you're in profit here, it gets really hard to cut the loss because you've been in it for so long, you've collected so many in fees, and then maybe it drops out of your range and you're like, well, I have so many fees generated, like am I really cutting this loss? And this scenario, when you've been in something for so long and farmed so many in fees and it drops out of your range, like it gets really hard to cut your loss here, because you've been in it for so long.
Mhm. Yeah, exactly.
Um, but I mean, bro, I think you're doing like you're doing well. It's the curves. I think you just need to go more bid ask, and
Yeah.
you'll be good.
I'll just go 100%. Yeah, 100% data set.
just
I mean,
just try
not
it for the next week and
or-
see.
yeah. All right.
or you don't have to go 100% bid ask, but for new tokens, if
Mm.
you're gonna play them, like I said, you can go a little bit spot tighter range if you want to do that, and then go all bid ask in the other one, and then um, for the other tokens, I would say to go like 10 or 20% spot, and then the rest bid ask. If you really want to get in spot, I think that's gonna be the recommendation I have for you.
Or do you flip your positions? Let's say it goes all the way down,
Hmm.
bid ask wise. Do you flip it token sided? Let's say token sided bid ask again,
If I
or
token sided bid ask,
yeah, or something like that. Like there's you flip the we call that you flip the curve.
I personally never flip. I've personally never flipped the curve. You can if you're confident, but like I am always too scared. I'm always too scared to flip the curve usually. Um,
Okay.
but I will stay in positions overnight. As long as I'm not out of range on a position, usually I will sleep on it unless it's like some super new token that is 5 hours old. Like I typically won't sleep on like super new tokens, but like for example, Gerald, I'm sleeping on this one. I'm sleeping on if I was in this, I would sleep on this. So just right now and like keep in mind my strategy was not always like this. Like I used to be chasing the new high volume tokens a lot, but it's just gotten to the point now where I think I have realized that the risk reward on the newer tokens is just not as great. So yes, I do sleep on a lot of these.
Right. Okay. I guess like I also have to control my emotions. Once I'm down like 30%, 40%, I just immediately cut loss. And then it just pumps again. So there are many times it has happened this way. So I guess I have to exert some self-control. Yeah.
I know what you mean, but
But
I
not too much self-control like Body Angels. That one is
yeah.
like back all to zero.
But I'm telling you, like, yes, the self control with taking the loss is important, but you will be in such less such fewer positions that are feeling like that if you're going bid ask because your
Right.
P&L at those points in the chart aren't going to be wrecked. So you're going to stay safe for way longer, and you're just going to put yourself in fewer positions where you are required to make the decision to cut the loss. You know what I mean? Like, I think
Yeah.
just doing this is going to put you in fewer positions where you're required to make that decision.
Okay.
Um,
I was just wondering,
mhm.
there's some tokens I have in mind
Sure,
for
sure.
long-term, mid-term positions. But I don't know, like I've seen different people having different approaches to the token on how they select.
Mhm,
For example, maybe Panda, he just does spot all the way.
mhm,
But his is also negative like minus 90% range. So I guess that's different. And like let's say Beefman,
mhm,
he also goes for older tokens. But the you go with those kind of chart, right, whereby it looks dead already, but he's playing with the small increments in the movements. So let's say distorted.
mhm.
Distorted is kind of like flat line, right?
Which one?
But those like small movements are distorted.
Are you sharing your screen?
Oh no, let me find it first. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. So if it's like zoomed out, right, it
Mhm,
looks like it's pretty much dead. But there are some people their approach is whereby they just play with all these small movements. Because it kind of looks like it's really flat line.
mhm.
So how much more can it go down?
Uh-huh.
once it pumps a bit more, they get out. It's like really literally like a dead coin that kind.
Um, that's definitely possible. That's definitely possible to play it like that. If I was playing something like that, then I would have probably tried to enter in like earlier. Are you saying that they are setting up still one-sided Solana positions on this, or they're buying the
Yes,
token?
or they also can do like double sided,
Mm-hmm.
and then as long as the TVL is not that high, this is already quite high actually, but and the volume is decent,
Mm-hmm.
they will just farm peacefully, slowly biding their time, just waiting for just a small bounce.
I see.
That's their rationale lah. Yeah, but I feel like I wouldn't be able to have the patience because this took like 6 days, be like a week of just
It's
same
definitely
volume.
it's definitely possible. That's not something that I would probably play, but like it's very possible that that works. Um,
Yeah.
are there any tokens that you were looking
Oh,
at?
Psyop anime,
What was it?
Psyop anime.
Oh yeah, yeah, Psy up anime.
Yeah, that has kind of a longevity there, and there's a kind of a community behind it.
I think I see what you're looking for. The only thing is it's such a high market cap,
Right.
and there's probably so much TVL. That's why, like,
So,
yes, the token is surviving like some of these other ones. Like it's like it's bouncing, but the risk reward because of the fee generation is probably not that great, because if we look and see, yeah, there's 250K, so
yeah, a
um
lot.
the 24-hour fee is only 1.25K, it seems
Okay,
like.
that's horrible. That's really bad.
Yeah.
I'm just
Um
wondering, like, what are the what's that 200K doing there? They're just sitting there, don't know, like just waiting for a bounce or something, or like
like
they could
the the 200K in the
just
pool.
yeah, could
So
just taken out or something.
if you I'm not sure if you're aware of this or not, but if you go to here and you start zooming out, then you can see like right here, like a large majority of this TVL. So probably like 150K, 200K is stacked right here, right?
Slow side. Yeah.
And then the remaining like 40 or 50K is actually all the token just set up here. So some of the TVL is actually just kind of like ghost orders sitting higher up. But yeah,
Oh, I see. So it's like those who want to like DCA exit from their spot holdings.
I'm sorry.
Maybe it's like those token holders they want to DCA,
Mm-hmm.
may exit via DCA at this specific exit points, at this specific price points.
Right,
So they just leave it open there.
right.
I see.
Are there any other tokens you're looking
Do
at?
you think income is worth it?
Which one?
Income.
Um,
It's been ranging like sub zero point 0.5 mil
I
to
was looking
1
at
mil.
this. I don't think so anymore. I think the
Okay.
place to play this one was this whole area, and then it comes
Right.
down, and you can get exit here. You can even exit here probably, but it seems like one of those tokens that the price action and the volume on this was actually like really good, but now it's had this first kind of bounce, and the risk reward is a little bit less. And also, this chart is a lot different than like this. Like this took forever to grind up, and now we'll probably expect a crack. But on income, for example, it's already had this big move initially. It came back up, tested here, and now it's probably more prone to like just fade out. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Um,
Okay. So there's like what do you call it, time frame whereby you stop looking at the token already.
mm-hmm,
It needs one major drawdown, I guess. One major drawdown with a major bounce back. After that, don't need
mm-hmm,
to look back into it, right?
mm-hmm. And especially on these tokens that kind of like run higher, like initially, like I'm not as concerned about I'm not as concerned about SLVR or ABCDEFG. You know what I mean? I'm not as
Yeah.
concerned on these tokens just because they had different price action. But like, yes, for example, income. Maybe we get like some sort of bounce here, one more
Mm.
bounce. But like, just in terms of the chart structure on this is already way different than the other ones.
Right. So we enter on the highs.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. And
Sure.
just bid ask it down.
I see. Last time I'll be okay, the chart looks bottom, right? I'll
Mm-hmm.
do double-sided.
Mm-hmm.
And then it wrecked me. It wrecked me quite a few times. Because I was predicting the bottom. And I was my mentality is like double-sided. I'm still giving some leeway towards the downside.
mm-hmm.
But it just just pierced through the all the supports or whatever. Just went down all the way, even past my bottom range.
You can
So I was like,
you can do that. I typically don't just because I never trust myself or my instincts usually that well. Sometimes obviously there's some exceptions, but like I just think in this market condition in these market conditions it's just not as it's not as likely for it to work out. Just like where we are right now with Solana, like it's a lot harder to pick tokens that aren't dying, you know.
right, yeah,
So you can definitely do that. I would just say like wait a little bit until we get a little bit better market conditions. I think is gonna be the advice.
okay, gotcha. Do you look at the organic score?
I do not. I do not. Um, Obviously, like any indicators you prefer to use that work for you is fine. But believe it or not, I don't look at too many indicators. I just look at really the price action, the volume, and the actual meme itself. Is
See,
really is really all I'm looking
I
at.
see. So
But like everyone's different,
okay,
you know.
right, because yeah lah, I mean I just try to time my exits based on we call this RSI, those Bollinger, all this, yeah, and so far it has helped to control my emotions
Mm-hmm.
because last time I'll just exit very prematurely and yeah, then I'll lose out on a lot of profits.
I see. I see. So it's hard. I don't want to give you if they're like if the system is working, then I wouldn't say anything about it. But if you are finding that, then maybe maybe use a little bit more of your own intuition on the token
Right.
instead of having like super concrete exit signals, I think.
Mm, gotcha.
But
Oh, and one more thing is like when I choose my pools, right? Let's say if there is a 20 bean pool already, I tend to avoid it already
which if it's
because
a what bin?
it's if there are like 20 bean
Uh-huh.
20 bean pools, right? I'll tend to avoid it because like I don't know, it's a bit cumbersome for me to open such a wide range
Mhm.
with a 20 pin pool.
Yeah.
So I don't know what's your approach to this? Will you still open a wide range regardless of
Mhm.
the bin pool by default?
Yeah, I still do. Like sometimes getting like a wide range in a 20 or 50 bin pool is like zero point 0.8 soul non-refundable and I'll still open it if I can get the the range wide enough. Like if I don't have to pay for all of the bins. Like for like
I see.
on Penguin, when it first went up, like
Right.
the 20 bin was like dominating all of the order flow. So on something like that, I went super super wide in the 20 bin still.
I see.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, for me it would be like 20 bin. I'll try to compromise a bit. I won't go all the way -90. I'll try to go like -60 or something.
Mhm.
Just the reason is because it's less cumbersome.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I feel like I have to stop doing that lah. Yeah, I have to stop doing that. Just regardless of the default bin, just 90% all the
Mm.
time. Yeah.
Yeah.
There's also another one called Lobster. I don't know whether you're
This one, the big one.
yeah, whether
Mhm.
yeah, Lobster.
It actually has like been bottoming really really well. Like if you were
Yeah.
somehow able to make this range right here, like very very good. And this is something where I would have said initially that being in this pool would probably not be worth it here because there's so much TVL. But like this
Okay.
is 100% an exception because of the price movement. Like it just did so well. Like
Right.
regardless, even if the fee generation wasn't very good, if you managed to stay in this, it would have paid off very very well. Obviously, way easier
Yeah.
in hindsight to say that sort of thing, but
Do you follow like any KOLs?
no, not really.
Okay. So I don't know whether I should attribute this to like some of these KOLs, right? There's this guy called Pao.
Mhm.
He's been regularly advocating for Lobster. So I mean, historically, every time he mentions
Mhm.
a token will pump quite a bit. It'll pump like maybe 2 times, 3 times. Okay. Yeah. There was this we got this yellow dog. I forgot. It was a AI agent. Some
Mhm.
yellow dog. I forgot what's the name. He was advocating it very regularly. Then you will see like people will buy, because his TG group has like tens and 10 over 1,000. I think 10 over 1,000 people inside.
Mhm.
So chances are volume comes when he calls. That was how I play with the BOM with his calls. Every
Mhm.
time he calls something, I will just enter and try to farm some volume.
I see.
So
I
in
see.
this case, Lobster, he was calling it, and every time when he calls, right, there was this, there was I would say maybe a slightly significant bump to the token price.
Mhm.
Yeah, then volume comes in with it. Yeah, so I wouldn't just 100% attribute this price action to Ao, but he
It's
also
getting
contribute.
pushed.
Yeah, and I mean like Pao is one of those genuine KOLs that wouldn't really take advantage of you now,
Mhm.
in my opinion. Other people may have other opinions, yeah. But I feel
Nice.
like he's been around in the space for many years already, so
Mhm.
he knows his stuff.
I
So
see.
I just try to play some confluence with KOLs. Those KOLs I trust.
That's fine. That's
Yeah,
fine. Feel f- Keep doing it. I just yeah, I just think the bid ask will save you. I think, you know.
I
Just
should,
keep
yeah,
doing
beat
just
us
keep
all the
doing what
way.
you're doing and go more bid ask, I think is the solution that we
Yeah.
can reach here.
Okay.
Um
Yeah. I think aliens I'll just stay on, or try cut my loss. Bot is kind of
it's
risky.
it's so hard because if you were in bid ask, I would say 100% give it some time, you know.
Mm.
Um I think you might be able to give it some time here, but
Okay.
because your spot, it's like it's way harder for me to make a decision because like if it starts going lower, like you're gonna be in trouble way faster, as opposed to if you were bid ask here, I would say like you're straight, like you have no worries really if you're bid ask here. You could stay in this for a little bit. You could stay in this really until it goes out of range. But with spot, it's like if it keeps grinding down, like you're just getting worse and worse here. So it's up. I can't give you really an answer on that. Um, I think it should get a bounce probably, but yeah, I it's just hard. It's hard because it's all spot.
Yeah, I understand. Yeah, that was my major regret.
It's okay. It's okay. Um, I mean, like your skills are really good. It's just about setting the pools up, or is really what I think. So,
Mm. Okay, noted.
um, but we're kind of coming up on the end of the stream or of the coaching. Is there anything else before we head off that you would like to ask about?
Uh, Not at the moment. If anything, I'll drop you a DM.
Yeah,
Yeah,
for sure. Just keep me posted. I appreciate you like sending me so much stuff throughout the week. I see you're
no matter
grinding, so
how bad I am, I'll still post.
bro, you're not bad. Like your token selection and like uh perception and intuition on all of these plays are like all good. It's just the curve. It's really just the spot going so much spot is really just destroying the
Yeah,
wins that could be there.
yeah. I'm greedy to get rid of that.
Just dial it down just a little bit. Just go a good amount more bid ask, and I promise I think it'll serve you well.
Sure. Okay.
But
Thanks.
of course, you don't have any other questions.
Nah, not at the moment. Yeah,
Okay.
I'll just drop you a DM if I need to. Yeah.
Okay. Well, I'll be here if you need me, and we'll check back in next week.
Yep. Sure. Okay. Thanks, Brian.
All right. Thanks, Quan. I'll see you next time.
Yep.
See ya.
Cheers.
Cheers. All right, guys, that will conclude the coaching session. Hopefully, you guys were able to take some value out of that. He's asking like really good questions. Obviously, if you're brand new to DLMMing, that might not have meant too much to you, but as you can see, he's actively doing it. He's actively choosing his own tokens to play. The only thing really is that he's just it's setting up all like the spot is just destroying his average on some of these tokens that go down. So hopefully you're able to see. Hopefully we get some updates with him throughout the week, and hopefully he's gonna throw a few more positions bid ask heavy, and then we'll see how it goes. But yes, thank you guys for tuning in. I will see you guys next time, and next stream we'll see how it goes. Maybe we'll have a coaching session, but next stream should just be regular, where we're just reviewing tokens and reviewing the current challenge. So I will see you guys next time. Thank you so much.